we're coming from Broome to the National Park in that vehicle over past Fitzroy Crossing where we stayed the first night, and the sun's coming down, and there are tents all set up. On the way via Mary, we saw this brilliant water monitor. That was just a morning tea stop. That's the morning tea stop. Very pretty. Okay, we've gone through Halls Creek, where we had a quick lunch stop. We're now on the rubber road with our 53 k's ahead of us to go to Purnululu or Bundles, stopping very quickly to check out the China Wall. Really quick, more than 10, I think, arriving at Bulls, heading on to our campsite. So this time the company has these little tents with the home floor. We had our own kitchen set up, an outdoor eating area, and then the next day we head off. So what people think of when you say bungalows, the big hive shape or the dome shape. And we found our morning walk. Some of it's quite you got some veins and animals, etc. Then we show up back with the usual, which is just beautiful. Open to the balcony, so you have water in there. Really, really pretty. When I went back out. I should mention one unfortunate thing on the way there. We came across cane toads. Dead ones and live ones. So they've gone away. The other thing we should mention is the banding, which you always associate with the bungalows. I thought that you had white roll and black satin roll, but you don't. You have softer bands of rock. So the softer bands look black because there's a cyanobacteria on them, because it's softer and more moist. So that's why you get the banding. Okay, the next, that lunchtime, we took them on helicopter flights because on the ground you just cannot get the idea of how big the bungalows are. They cover an area of about 54,000 hectares. I really could be wrong with that. So I should check my notes. I should. Yeah. They weren't filmed until about 1980. The group were doing a documentary on the Kimberley, and someone said, "Oh, you should go and see the landscape around Halls Creek." And so none of this was discovered. It was declared a national park in 1987, and in 2003 it became listed as World Heritage. Yes, it's 54,000 square, so hectares just with more pictures, more and more. It just keeps going and going. And no photos really do it justice. Not with that sort of haze that we sometimes get. You know, if I'm going to choose those to do so.
Vicki, how high are they?
60 something meters.
100 something. Yeah, 60 something, 80 meters. Some of them.
Yeah.
Some of them are higher than others.
Yeah, 60 to 80 meters.
Wow.
Did you count?
Only.
Yeah, quite well. In the last few years, they've been good years. Yeah. I think also from photos it always looks greener, but when you get down, you can see it is quite sandy. There's a country, but there is grass there. Yeah.
But not many trees.
It was also used sometimes as, well, cattle property, cattle driven through there, but since it was declared a national park, that's all stopped. But there are still cattle properties around. So then that afternoon we went up to Echidna Gorge, which is on the north side of the Bungles. A little bit wetter, so now you've got the Philistonian palms, some very narrow little chasms, I suppose, gorges. Never quite worked out the difference between the two. Then, so we stayed that night in the Bungles. Next day we're heading home. We stopped up in Janine Gorge where we had freshwater cocktails. Notice the sort of narrower snout. That's just another show. Very pretty. We saw quite a few crocodiles, didn't we? Okay. So we stayed that night at Fitzroy again, back in those tents. Then the next day we're heading home. We made a detour up to the Gibbon River Road, and just outside of Derby, there is this prison tree, the baobab tree, which was called a prison tree because it was used as a prison at one stage, which can fit quite a few people inside it. And if prisoners were being taken from Derby to Broome, they may keep them in there. I think at other times it was used for storage and all sorts of things. But the last one was the prison. So there we are, back in Broome. Thank you very much.